Company won new orders worth 780 crores just recently on the 30th of September. Manish Mohnot, the MD of Kalpataru Power, joins in now to talk about that. Mr. Mohnot, good morning and thanks for joining us. Can you tell us the nature of these orders and what does this bring your total order book to?
Sure. Good morning. The new orders which we have received, which were declared on September 30th, are for transmission line international projects and oil and gas pipeline project in the country. The transmission line international projects are in Malawi and Kuwait, which have to be delivered over the next 24 months. The oil and gas pipeline project is from ONGC, which needs to be done in the next 24 to 30 months. With this, the orders which we have secured in the first 6 months are in the range of 3,500 crores, much better than what we had done in the complete year, in the complete previous year.
And at what margins do these come, Manish?
All the orders are at different margin levels, but typically our operating margins are in the range of 8 to 12%. So, but every order would be different depending upon the nature of the job and fixed price, variable price, and some of those aspects.
What is the percentage of your order book that comes from abroad?
As of today, I think more than 50%, 55% of our order book is international. At a standalone KPTL level.
Okay. So out of this 3,500 crore order book that you're sitting at, can you give us a breakup of how much is coming from infra, how much from transmission or pipeline projects?
Sure. So this 3,500 are the orders which we have received in the first 6 months. It's not necessarily our order book. Our order book is much higher.
Okay.
Out of this, closer to, I would say 75% comes from transmission. The balance 25% is infra, which is basically pipeline and railway. And besides this, we are L1 in orders worth more than 2,000 crores, which are split equally between domestic and international, which should come in the next few months, depending upon whenever the approval comes through. With this, I think we'll have clear visibility of revenue at least for the next 18 months or so.
And what's the total order book?
Our total order book as of the quarter end, the first quarter end was around 5,500 crores. And then depending upon the revenue for the quarter should be anywhere in the range of 5,500 to 6,500 crores.
Okay. Well, are you sure the entire international order book does get implemented? I mean, we've got even mighty companies like Larsen & Toubro worrying about their international orders. Are they all likely to be fulfilled?
See, majority of our orders are in areas where we do not have any impact of anything to do with, let's say, oil or terrorism or any of those. Right? So if you look at the last 3 years, our international revenue has grown up exponentially by 25% year on year. So in 3 years, from $150 million, our international revenue has crossed $300 million. And so has the order book. So I don't see any major concerns because we've been in the international area for more than 10 years now and with exposure to more than 40 countries. Yes, it's challenging, right? But I don't see that as a concern. I think we built our organization to make sure that we deliver on it.
No, fair enough. It's not company specific. It's more that governments don't have any money. Their commodities are not earning enough money. It's just that international governmental budgets are shrinking. So which are the major areas from which you get orders globally?
So currently we're mainly operating in Africa, CIS, SAARC and MENA.
Okay.
So if you remove the Middle East area, majority of them are funded by one of the funding agencies, which would be either AFDB, World Bank, EIB or ABRD. Right. So and in the MENA regions, we have very limited orders in Kuwait and Qatar. It's not that the exposure is very huge.
Okay. So can you give us a guideline on what your income growth could look like by the end of the year? Because in FY15, give and take everything, your income grew just about 1%. On a base of 7,200 crores of revenues, how much do you think you can grow by the end of this year?
See, on a console basis, we wouldn't have very significant growth on the top line. Our current year focus is significantly on improvement in margins. And if you see the first quarter, as well as whenever you see the second quarter results, you'll see significant improvement in margins coming from some of our subsidiaries. So it's not going to be significant as far as revenue growth is concerned, because our focus is more on making sure that the improvement is there in profitability. So current year, we wouldn't have very significant growth on top line.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it at that. Manish Mohnot, pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.